I want to break the internet with you real quick. Is that cool? You in?
Sure.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
So, Leila, I'm just going to buy a business and hire an operator, of course. And I'm going to be completely passive. I'm going to sit around and do nothing. I'm just going to build up this giant holdco, just hiring operators. You know, what would you say to that?
You're just trying to trigger me. Yeah. Listen, I don't talk about how to buy businesses, how private equity works, all those things for a reason, which is I think most people have this weird illusion it's the easy button.
Yeah.
You know, I know people who have some of the biggest funds in the world, and they will tell you it is hard. Yeah. You know, building a business is hard. Buying a business is hard. Thinking that either one of those is easy is asinine, in my opinion. Like, neither one is easy. So I think that there are elements to each that could be easier based on your skill set. You know, like, I think everyone has to be able to take a look in the mirror and say, like, what am I good at? You know, what does my skill set align with? For some people, buying a business would be better. Like, it would appeal to their natural preferences more, sure, right? Sure. Versus building a business might, you know, like appeal to somebody's preferences more. So I don't think either is right or wrong. I think that both are just like glamorized. Like, I think it's just like everything right now is made into be this overly glamorous thing. And I feel bad that that exists because I think it sets a lot of people up for a very unhappy life, whether they build a business or buy a business, because then they think, what's wrong? Why does this feel so bad when people told me it would be so good? And I just really feel like that was the root of a lot of the pain that I had when I was growing our businesses, was people made it look really sexy. And come to find out, when I talk to people who like actually have built really big businesses when I was along the way, it's not. It's a struggle, but it's worth it if you do it, because it builds you into somebody that has unwavering confidence that nobody can take that away from you once you've built it. And, you know, so in terms of, can you just get an operator to put it to a business? You would have to be somebody who could attract the type of operator who could operate without little input. So my question would be like, do you have a brand? Do you have a reason that a great operator would want to work for you or in the business that you bought? Because if you buy a shitty business, a great operator won't go into that shitty business. I can guarantee you that. And then if you hire a shitty operator for a shitty business, that works. But then you have to really manage that person and put a lot of contingencies in place. And so it is active management. You know, I think the funniest fallacy of all time is that, you know, investments are passive, and there are some that are, but I do not believe that a lot of them are if you are the one that is purchasing them, right? Like, you're the GP. I'll give you an example. I had a friend who said, not a friend, but I had somebody who said, like,
brutal.
Yeah. Sorry.
Random guy.
Yeah. They don't know who they are. And she said, like, dude, you should get into real estate. It's passive. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, really? And then she was like, yeah, come over here. It's my real estate team. And I walked in this room full of 40 people. And I was like, passive? She was like, yeah, well, you know, it's not like we're like in there running, like we have a management company we work with, but like we're buying the deals and flying out and I'm like, so you're working. Okay.
Where's the passive part?
I was like, where's the passive part? You have a team of 40. Like, what the fuck? I know what it feels like to run a team of 40. It's no joke. So like, yeah. I just think, like, you're gonna have to work in some capacity if you want to make fucking money. Mm-hmm. The question is, what capacity do you want to work? Now, I do think that if you buy businesses that are have low key man risk, which means they are easy to run and easy to operate, you know, like the laundromats, the convenience stores, those kinds, which I have no interest in buying, but a lot of people do. Those would be easier because it does not, like, if that person disappears, you could just kind of replace them with anybody else who has like general management skills. The shitty part is managing those people, which a lot of people who have those portfolios don't talk about, but like managing a group of operators at that level is a fucking pain in the ass. So yeah, I don't know, trade-offs, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. we have really great operators in our companies. I would say not a pain in the ass, but the difference is, like, when you manage a group of people who are of lesser skill, it's a lot more hands-on management. Whereas when you manage a group of people who have higher EQ, higher skills, it is not as much hands-on management, but it is emotionally taxing because they have the ability to influence you. they are constantly arguing to you why they think that we should do things. And you're like, should we do that? I don't know. Now I feel like I'm mind fucked. Like they have different skills that also require management. And so I think it's just kind of like pick your poison.